back here I have a little shelter that I've turned part of the shop into. So in the front we build and restore cars to track cars, and in the back we take care of little pupperooskies. This is Logan Sargent. We call him that because he's really slow. I guess I got a 67 Mustang. This should be fun. What the hell was I thinking? Oh my god. Alright, here we go. You gotta load it up. Here we go. It's gonna be an adventure. She's in. Everybody approves, even the goose apparently. We're here at Marino GT Garage now, and the plan for the 67 Mustang is a Resto Track mod program. So what we're gonna do, rip everything out, get the suspension out of there, get the rear suspension out of there. I'm already gutting the front. We're almost done there. We're gonna get it up on a rotisserie. We're gonna sandblast it. We're gonna then repair all the metal on it. Probably gonna do a Fastback conversion on it. That should be exciting. Working with a couple of people right now, talking with AJE Suspensions, Anthony Jones. I really like the idea of using that suspension for a couple reasons. It's tubular, lightweight. I like that I can use SN95 parts for it. I like that I can use an 8.8 rear axle. I'm real familiar with the 8.8. I know how to make them powerful enough for 400 or 500 horsepower, which is really all we're gonna need in this car. It's gonna be like 2,600 pounds after all is said and done. I don't know, we're thinking about doing a Coyote swap in here just because I really want it to be a really durable, really reliable track car that you can also drive around. It's just gonna be, you're gonna be able to rip on it. But I also have the 289 block, and I saw that you can get about 400 horsepower out of a 289. It's a little bit thumpy, but I think that may go with the it's a 67 Mustang. Maybe keep a carbureted thumpy engine in there. This bad boy is a 289 Ford small block. I got the head sitting over there. I was gonna try to pull it up by using this like 8-gauge wire, and I have an engine hoist for like on a chain, and I was just gonna hook it up to the wood rafters up there, but that's probably a bad idea. Let's just do a quick walk around of the car so you see what we got here. So gonna need a new fender here. One thing I'm really stoked on is actually the cowl. If you can see, it's not rusty or anything in there. Yeah, you can kind of see. So pretty stoked on that. The cowl's looking really good, not rusty at all. We got the 289 block. It's just sitting there with the wire around it that I was going to use to hoist it out of there. Then I decided that was a bad idea. I still got the brace. This has the stock towers. The engine bay metal looks pretty good actually, you know. I may end up replacing this firewall, but the sides I'm not really upset about. They look pretty good. This door I think is good still. Frame rails are looking good down there. Down here we're gonna get rid of this gas tank and we're gonna throw probably a fuel cell in there. Rear window's gonna be gone. Let's look inside of the car. So this door, I don't know. We'll have to take a look. It's got some issues here. See that? Not exactly ideal. But I think that might be able to get straightened out. It's not really in too bad a shape, and it's not rusted out. There's about 50 years of butt crust in that seat right there. I don't know what this GT Grant steering wheel is, some 1980s special. You don't have the stock steering wheel, which is a little upsetting. We're gonna rip out all this dash, get rid of all this crap. I've already ripped out the back, got rid of most of that. It was pretty simple. We're probably gonna have to put a new floor in it. Floor's looking pretty shoddy down there. And you can see the firewall over there is not really loving it. So probably get a new firewall in there, need a new floor, need new quarter panels. Might need a new door, and we're doing all new back. So we're pretty much replacing just about everything except for one quarter panel, one door. I think this part right here is still good. So I got one of these, but if I do the Shelby spoiler, which is actually not my favorite, honestly, I don't really want to do that. Let me tell you what I really want to do. So I really don't like the way this looks, and then this is actually pretty similar to how the Fastback looks. It's just going to be this like, kind of like coupe looking, old, you know, maybe type Cadillac looking back almost. I really don't like that. And if you've seen on the Hoonicorn, not too hoony, but a little bit hoony, they have a gurney that just goes straight across. Because the other option is getting that Shelby spoiler tail, but they're all fiberglass. You gotta get a fiberglass part here. I really don't want fiberglass on this car. I want it to be a metal car that's, you know, worthy of keeping around, and it's gonna last the test of time. So I was thinking of just adding a gurney flap. Real nice, just a couple holes with a couple braces right here that come out the back, hold that gurney up, okay? And then have it to where it trims and it like fits over the curve right here even nice and smooth. Okay, let's talk about fenders. So we're putting an 8.8 rear end back here most likely. And that means that it's gonna be a little bit wider, which I want anyway. I want a wider stance. These are like 6-inch wide tires anyway. So I'm thinking what we'll end up doing is after we fastback this, we're gonna end up putting some nice, very subtle flares that tuck back to that and maybe block right here a little bit and just kind of stick out kind of as a block. I'm not certain. We might tuck those in too. But we're definitely going to put a little bit of a flare out here. Not too hoony, but a little bit hoony. And then these right here, I'm not a big fan of this on the 67s. So I actually think I'm going to get the 68 quarter panels when I do the fastback conversion. Same thing up front. We'll cut this and we'll just put a little bit of a flare. Not much. This one maybe less than 2 inches even. Just enough to make it have a wider stance with like some 9.5-inch tires probably. I'd like to go 18 by 9.5 on the back. I think that's going to be a pretty solid size and plenty of rubber. It's been proven by Falcon, or I don't remember who actually did it. It might have been Discount Tire or even Tire Rack who did it. But they did a YouTube video showing that people are getting faster times, wider rims with the smallest size tire, that smallest width tire that they can put on that rim. Because I believe you're just getting a lot less slop, you're getting a lot better performance, you're getting a lot more direct responsiveness when you don't have so much play in your sidewalls. So one of the other things that we do around here besides build beautiful cars and make them track ready is we take care of stray animals, mostly stray dogs. This is like the 20th puppy that I've had this year, or in the past year. We work with the Humane Society. So back here I have a little shelter that I've turned part of the shop into. So in the front we build and restore cars to track cars. And in the back we take care of little pupperooskies. This is Logan Sargent. We call him that because he's really slow. Here, I'll show you some more. Come here, big girl. I know, Sergeant. She's a very pretty sister. Oh, this is Pepper. So Pepper also is a stray. We found these 3 puppies running around. We're out here at the edge of the country. So around here, it seems to be just far enough out of the city of Oklahoma City where people think it's okay to drop off their puppies. But I find them. We put them in the back shelter. They hang out while we restore Mustangs. It's pretty cool. She's a Pepper. She's a pretty girl. So the Humane Society of Oklahoma City has these puppies for adoption. We take them tomorrow to go get neutered. This guy's a tough one. He's a stocky little strong guy, so we call him Joe Hogan. This is Joe Hogan, the Incredible Hulk Hogan. He's adorable little guy. Anyway, again, Humane Society of Oklahoma City, you can check him out. And I just want to mention, throughout this build, I'm going to make a series out of this because we're turning this into something special. I'm going to come to you for help. I'm going to say donate to my shelter to help me raise these dogs. Like I said, this is about the 20th dog in the past year. I'll introduce you to my other dogs and my one-legged goose who hangs out here. We have 2 stray cats that showed up we're taking care of. Anyway, whatever. Nothing better to do than fix up cars and take care of animals anyway. What the hell are you guys doing over here? Get out of there. We're not going to eat poop. Come on, get out. This car will be built to take to time attack competitions. I have my time trial license. I have my road race license. I have competed in time trials. I have every intention of taking this Mustang, like I did my other Mustang, to time trials and winning. That's the goal. And the plan is to paint this car, I'm thinking satin blue, dark blue, like satin midnight blue, like the Red Bull F1 color car. I really love that midnight satin blue. And then bronze wheels with the blue, with the dark blue. Bronze roll bar in there. Bronze metal parts, highlights in there. I think that would look really nice. Let me know what you think. So anyway, flares, 18 by 9.5, maybe 18 by 10s, 8.8 rear end, fastback conversion on the back. We'll put some flares on the front. We got the AJE suspension hopefully coming in. We're gonna put that on some nice coilovers from Viking, and we'll work on the rims and tires, the wheels and tires another time, and figure out what engine we're gonna put in there soon. So that will be what we talk about in one of the future videos. The first package of about 10 million things we're gonna have to buy.